the heartsick father of a Texas man who slaughtered his younger brother and mother in hopes to obtain a hefty inheritance payout, is pleading state officials to halt the execution of his son. Dad Kent Whitaker is the sole survivor of the 2003 deadly incident that took the lives of his college-aged son, Kevin, and wife, Tricia, inside their Sugar Land home 15 years ago. Kent's eldest son, Thomas, now 38, sits on death row after his conviction and is set to be executed on February 22 for the ambush attack he put one of his buddies up to complete. In a shocking clemency letter first seen on the American-Statesman, Kent, 69, revealed he cannot bear to see the life of another loved one be taken from him. "I have seen too much killing already. I don't want to see him executed right there in front of my eyes," the lone father said, who is left with the horrific memory of his family who fell dead in front of his eyes. "I know Tricia and Kevin would not want him to be executed. I can't imagine seeing the last living part of my family executed by the state, especially since all the victims didn't want that to happen in the first place," he said, solemnly. In the online clemency plea on behalf of Kent, the board to Governor Greg Abbott detail his request for the lesser penalty of a lifelong sentence. This case in unique.Kent Whitaker was almost murdered during the same ambush that took the life of Kent's wife, Patricia, and son, Kevin. There is only one person on earth who is intimate with the murderous attack, the lives and deaths of the other victims, and the life of Thomas Whitaker. Mr. Whitaker's father, Kent, the powerful, 19-page letter first reads. He speaks to clemency with a moral force and detail of experience that no district attorney or judge or anyone can possess. In the letter, Kent makes a point to suggest that his son, who he often visited in prison, has turned his life around since the decades-old horrific murder. The plea includes backup letters written by fellow inmates to Thomas, who said he greatly cares about the well-being of others. Inmate Keith Milam said Thomas has a special affinity of helping guys with mental illness, the clemency letter states. His father believes Thomas also has a mental illness that was never formally diagnosed. Faryion Wardrip added that Thomas is even one of the most liked inmates who worked hard to better not only himself, but others around him. Thomas provides care packages to newly arrived inmates, a toothbrush, razor, coffee packets, chips, because commissary privileges take a while to set up, Kent said, according to the Statesman. He encouraged at least 2 inmates to get their high school GED certificates, he added. Thomas, who has a bachelor's degree and is currently working toward a master's, works to promote the importance of education. The merciful father, who published his own book Murder by Family, credits his Christian faith for helping him to forgive his son and is now asking the court to consider the same. While laying in his hospital bed, Kent considered whether he should slip into bitterness and despair